Well, like most state fairs, the one going on now in Des Moines, Iowa, has old-fashioned entertainment of all kinds, from carnival rides to farmed livestock. But every 4 years, the fair features another kind of herd, politicians who'd like to call 1600 Pennsylvania Avenue home. Mark Albert is in our Washington bureau with more on that. Good morning, Mark.
Good morning. The fair has certainly become a tradition for candidates seeking their party's nomination. But it doesn't always go smoothly for them as they try ever so hard to relate.
You must vote.
From the nation's first president to those who hope to be the next one, the Iowa State Fair has become a required stop to 1600 Pennsylvania Avenue.
This has been the greatest state fair.
That's a good idea. Good to be with you.
There are the grip and grins and the barbecues, serving up hamburgers as well as plenty of pork and policy.
You didn't fail me.
It's democracy on a stick, with an occasional side of silliness. Bob Dole gave coins to a monkey. Steve Forbes pet a sheep. Fred Thompson held a pig, and Al Gore posed with a bull. Barack Obama drove a bumper car with his daughter Sasha, while Martin O'Malley headed down the giant slide with his kids. And there are the awkward moments when candidates really step in it.
Corporations are people, my friend.
That quip gave millionaire Mitt Romney heartburn for the rest of his campaign. Not to be outdone, billionaire Donald Trump this year offered to give kids at the fairgrounds free rides on his helicopter. Fair organizers quickly put that idea out to pasture.
Can it be a minefield?
Sure.
Steve Shigaris is the senior political editor at CBS News.
Why do voters care what a candidate does at a state fair? Is it more style over substance?
I think there's actually more substance than you would give it credit for. So yes, we see all the pictures of them eating fried foods and walking the state fair, but at the same time there are a lot of really substantive questions that are asked, and there are issues that are discussed at these things.
America's had 44 presidents. The Iowa State Fair has been around for 30 of them. Franklin Pierce was in the White House when the fair began in 1854. It took 100 years, though, for a sitting president to show up. Dwight Eisenhower did in 1954.
I am unbought and I am unbossed.
Today, candidates and contenders hold forth on the fair's venerable soapbox, hoping to start corralling votes.
This time, 17 Republicans are coming to Iowa to ask for your vote.
It's kind of a big deal. The state's largest newspaper streams the soapbox speeches live.
And I'm running for president of the United States to rebuild the American dream.
What we need to do is restore the right to rise in this country.
Later today, the two national frontrunners, Hillary Clinton and Donald Trump, will be at the Iowa State Fair. No word if they'll step up onto the soapbox or what image or faux pas will still resonate by the time Iowans caucus on February 1st.
So do all these appearances by the candidates make a difference? Well, the Iowa Secretary of State posted a poll of the most anticipated fair attraction this year. Politicians' speeches came in fourth, right after the livestock and a cow made of butter. Benita.
I was going to say, you make us all want something on a stick right now, Mark Albert. Mark Albert in Washington, thank you.
It's tricky for these guys, though, and women, because you have to be a good extemporaneous speaker, but you have to act like you like being around people you don't know. And the guy who was really good at that, like him or love him or not, was Bill Clinton. And most of what he did was just eat. He'd go to these, and every time he saw a food stall, he'd stop and have to try it.
Just the accessibility to candidates is so remarkable. Like, we know everything about them, and now there's even viral videos. It's just like you really get to know them now.
And opinions are formed, even this early on.